Blaise Pascal was born in Clermont-Ferrand, France on June 19, 1623. Pascal grew up without a mother as she died when he was young, so it was just him, his father, and his two sisters. His father was a judge of tax courts and vowed to teach his children. Pascal's father was both a teacher and a mentor to Pascal.
Today we are talking about math.
I hate math. Math is dumb!
I love math. I am superior in math.
I love you, son.
I love you, Father.
When Pascal was 8 years old, his family moved to Paris.
Are we almost there?
I'm excited for this journey. I would say we are approximately 700 feet from Paris, according to my calculations.
Look! I see Paris!
It was here in Paris that Pascal would have both mathematical and scientific successes as he grew up. At just 17, he wrote an essay on conic sections, which are the curves made when a plane intersects a right cone.
Aha! I have finished my essay.
He also invented a calculator to help aid his father with tax computations because he was a tax court judge. The calculator, eventually named the Pascal line, was considered to be the first digital calculator.
Look at what I have created. I will call it the Pascal line, after myself, of course.
He also invented things like the mercury barometer syringe and the hydraulic press.
It's working on stuff.
His work paved the way for studies in hydrodynamics and hydrostatics.
In mathematics, Pascal contributed to the area of probability theory and geometry. During this time, however, Pascal's father fell ill and passed away in 1651.
My son, you will do great things.
Curse you, world!
After this traumatic event, Pascal's doctors advised him to find distractions.
This triangle is exquisite. The Chinese did a great job with this. How can I cure my debilitating depression after the loss of my father and make me feel better? Oh, I know. I can write an entire book on this triangle, and then it will be named after me. That will make me happy.
The book Pascal would write was called The Trait du Triangle, and the triangle itself is something you may have seen before. It is used for probability, counting, algebra, and binomial expansion.
I have just come up with a theory of probability. If an event occurs, then certain events before it may have affected the event.
Wow, that is amazing. How did you come up with that?
I am the most smartest.
In religious aspects, Pascal was a spiritual man of the Jansenism religion. Jansenism was a movement that was within Catholicism and based on the writings of a man named Jansen. The religious movement occurred in France and had an emphasis on sin, grace, human divinity, and predestination. For most of Pascal's life, he was at a conflict with science and religion.
What is this world? I do not know if you are real or if science is what I should believe in. How does this earth come about? Answer me, please.
While Pascal was actually raised Roman Catholic, he transitioned to following this Protestant religion later on in his life. He endured a life-altering event in a dream after his father passed away. He became totally committed to Jesus Christ and began to publish all of his religious and philosophical work in the name of church, Port Royal, instead of his own.
I fully commit myself to thee, Jesus Christ.
When Pascal was alive and living in France during the mid-1600s, religious debates and disputes were common among Roman Catholics and newly arising Protestant religion stemming from John Calvin's Calvinism. This religious turmoil is important to consider when examining how society had an impact on Pascal and his work. He existed during a time when the ruler of France, King Louis the whatever, would persecute Protestants by giving them the ultimatum of converting to Catholicism or being killed. Jansenism was a form of Protestant blah blah blah. Contrary to what you would think, Pascal never actually encountered any societal trouble due to this.
It's all Protestant.
Pascal was an intelligent inventor, mathematician, scientist, and religious influencer. He made many contributions to various areas, and his inventions continue to live on. Sadly, Pascal passed away at age 39 from signs of stomach cancer and tuberculosis. He accomplished so much in such a short life.
This world has been good to me. I've accomplished so much. Thank you, God, for blessing me with this amazing brain. Leading me to become the greatest.
I did, Papa! I was so young!
If Pascal was alive today, he surely would be impressed with the evolution and uses of his ideas, although he may be underwhelmed with the use of Pascal's triangle.
What even is Pascal's triangle? Who even is Pascal?
Pascal was probably just some boring mathematician.
My triangles for binomial expressions, probability, and counting, you idiots. I was not boring. I lived a life of contribution.
And fame.
And fame. The children get even more dumb with each year.
In conclusion, his contributions to science would lead us to believe he would be impressed by NASA as some of his experiments were space-related. His dedication to religion would also show that he would be happy to see the First Amendment regarding the freedom to practice any religion. He was a great man and continues to impact our lives today.
Today we are talking about math.
I hate math.
This triangle is exquisite. The Chinese did a great job with this. How can I cure my debilitating loss of my... Frick, I'm Pascal. What's good?
It's for the kids.
You want my wig? No?
These are for the credits.
I think you're in the scene.
Another strip under that water,
Wait, you gotta show me my lines. I didn't know Pascal was probably just some boring. Okay, I got it.
Mic drop.